track. Let's go. I put the city on top of my back, and it went way, way, way up. Like the D-line, I just go for my sack. Better be having they wait up. We the ones turning it up to the max. All that hate can't phase us, 'cause we went way, way, way up. Never just way, way, way.
Word of the night is wow, and you'll find out why very, very soon. Hello and welcome to Week 12 of Friday Football Fever. I'm Jeff Jones, and this is our final 30-minute show of this season. We will still cover the rest of the football playoffs, but we'll do so in our 10 o'clock sportscast instead of here in our separate 30-minute show. Now, our season finale is also the season finale for one of the best teams in the entire state. Lake Travis played Vandergrift tonight in a game that proves not all first-round matchups are created equal. A Vipers team that has been dominant all year hosted a Cavaliers program that knows how to win in the postseason. On paper, Vandergrift entered with the edge, but Lake Travis was quick to point out and prove these games aren't played on paper.
This is like a fourth round or fifth round playoff matchup.
It's a sold-out stadium. We're just super excited to play these guys round one.
I think it's the best position we can be in, an underdog going into a playoff game, almost a rivalry game.
Who said we're an underdog?
What I've been hearing.
Oh, well, there's silly things on the internet.
No words could describe how motivated we are to do something that we've never done before. We see how we match up, and we're confident in that. I don't think anyone can stop us whenever we play to our potential.
It is Lake Travis and Vandergrift in our game of the week. And let me tell you right now, our game of the week lived up to the hype. Lake Travis took the field looking intent on an upset. Vandergrift's Diego De La Vara Vasquez, a guy who they call DLVV, is always in the right place at the right time. He got the first half interception. Then just before the break, check this out, Lake Travis's new starting quarterback, Chaston Ditta, found the old starting quarterback, Caden Leon. Leon was the king of this play. Nice to see them use somebody like him. Hey, to the fourth, and things were tied at 10 with almost no time left on the clock, but it was enough time for a game-winning 35-yard field goal. Braden Doan, and Doan got it done. Lake Travis takes down one of the top teams in the entire state, and they do so in the first round of the playoffs. Cavs win this one 13-10. So you guys have seen the highlights. You know the final score of this one. And the shocking result, I did not expect Vandergrift, after that great regular season, to exit in the first round, but they did. My friend Cory Mose was at the game, and Cory, before this game kicked off, days ago, we asked Coach Carter, the head coach at Lake Travis, how he felt about being the underdog. He was quick to point out he didn't feel like an underdog. I'm sure after the game, he was feeling like the top dog of this one.
Yeah, for sure, Jeff. I mean, but to be honest with you, I'm shocked, not gonna lie, because Vandergrift was coming into this game averaging 40 points per contest, but that Lake Travis defense held them to just 10 tonight. And this game was kind of like this weather, just nasty, grimy, unrelentless, but it was Lake Travis with the final laugh of the night on the final drive, going on 4th and 1, converting that fourth down, and then of course, as you mentioned, Braden Doan hitting the game-winning field goal from 33 yards out. Now, I was able to talk to Coach Carter about going on fourth down and that decision, but then also, you know, I had to catch up with the kid with the ice in his veins. Well, congratulations, Coach. We moved on to the second round. Just walk me through that last drive. 4th and 1 with a minute left. You went for it.
Yeah.
What was that decision?
We wanted to have the ball last. It's like basketball, make it take it. So we wanted to make sure we had the ball in our hand, when the clock expired. And hats off to our offense, Nico, and those guys grinding out our offensive line and tight ends. And we had great confidence in Doan, and the dude makes them every day in practice. So why not tonight?
I was gonna say, why the confidence? You see him in practice doing it, and he walked out there confident. They tried to call a timeout, didn't really ice him.
Nah, dude's a baller. He's a baller.
And then what does that mean for this team to come into Vandergrift, beat this team on a defensive battle? What does that say about your squad?
Well, I'm proud of my kids. Coach Sanders does an incredible job. He's as good as coach as there is in the area, or maybe in the state. Their program is outstanding, and they've got that thing rolling. Anytime you win in the playoffs, it's awesome. But obviously coming over here to their home and getting a W was fantastic. I'm so proud of how my kids ignored the distractions this week and just came in here and got a win for each other.
Well, I know this isn't y'all Super Bowl, Coach, so congratulations, but good luck next week. I'm here with the kicker, the man, the legend, the hero right now for Lake Travis, Braden Doan. First off, just walk me through it. 6 seconds left. Coach tells you got to kick this 33-yarder to win the game. What's going on through your mind?
Oh, it's what I've always dreamed of. I mean, it's a great team, great players, great everything. I mean, to end like that is 1 in a million. I mean, it's a miracle come true. It's dreams. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more.
Coming into Vandegrift, undefeated Vipers, it seemed like y'all were the undefeated team coming into here. So much confidence. Where did that come from? What was the pregame speech like? Why were y'all so confident that you're going to come in here and beat Vandegrift?
God, the entire team we know each other so well. We know what we can all do. We know our limits. We know everything. Coach knows how far he can push us, everything like that. I mean, at the end of the day, we knew we were the better team, and we just knew we had to come out and show them who we are.
Well, congratulations. Good luck in the next round. What a kick.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you see there, Jeff, I mean, this kid was just confident the moment he walked out there. Vandegrift did call a timeout to try to ice him. Didn't work. Now, after the game, Nico Hamilton got everybody together. And the one thing he did, the running back for Lake Travis, Nico Hamilton, by the way, he made sure to tell everyone to look at the scoreboard and congratulate the defense for what they did, because holding this Vandegrift offense to 10 points is something no other team has done this season. And so now Lake Travis has all the momentum going into the second round of the playoffs, and man, can't wait to see how far they can go.
Yeah, Corey, you beat a team like Vandegrift. I don't know that there's a ceiling on how far you can go. Lake Travis could be playing football for another month, maybe even longer. Thanks, man. Be safe on the drive back to the station. Guys, we'll stay in the 6A playoffs. And are you ready for a crazy stat? Westlake hasn't lost a regular season game in over 4 seasons. That was 2019 against Lake Travis. Last week, the Shaps closed out another unbeaten regular season, and tonight they opened the playoffs against Round Rock. First quarter in Westlake with a little play action. Grady Bartlett treats the end zone like I treat leftover Halloween candy. He just can't stay away. He scored not 1, but 2 first-half touchdowns. Those plays, each worth 6 real points. This next one worth a ton of style points. Round Rock's Hank Appel with a pick that'll take your breath away. Literally, falling down like that would have knocked the breath out of me, but he looks happy and healthy. Nice pick from Hank, but the Shaps would breathe a sigh of relief moments later. Westlake wins this one, 35-3. To the scoreboard for the first time tonight, Hutto, oh man, lined up against the reigning state champs and saw what Duncanville was made of. Duncanville wins that one 63-7. Oh, another final there at the bottom of the screen. Cedar Park, they are on to the second round. They beat New Braunfels Canyon 20-16. Close game there, not so close here. Georgetown falls to Smithson Valley, final score in that one 41-25. And Alamo Heights takes care of business against Lockhart. The Lions fall in that one 69-21. To Vista Ridge and Dripping Springs, where the Tigers were all about going deep, like your fried turkey on Thanksgiving, deep like the fishing you do at sea, and deep like Kyle Cook's routes all night. Maddox Maher knows when and how to find his guy, just like the coach on the left side of your screen knows when and how to celebrate. Drip is on to the second round. Tigers win this one 34-14. Bowie versus McNeil, and look at that trash talk on the side. McNeil telling the Bulldogs' girlfriends, your guys will be free next Friday. Now, if you're gonna talk mess, you better back it up. Beep, beep, beep. That's the sound of Jarrell Gary backing it up. McNeil's nice catch did not lead to points, but Bowie's nice catch did. Rowan Wells playing like Rowan top shelf tonight. You spare no expense in the playoffs. Cruz Tello connected with Wells for 1 deep ball, so why not order a second? Bowie entered the break with a 14-zip lead, but the Mavs actually shut the Bulldogs out in the second half and scored 3 times. Final score in this one, McNeil wins 17-14. Congrats to them. Hey, scoreboard again, Lampasas with a lopsided win over Uvalde, 52-0, the final score for the Badgers. They are on to the second round, as is Lago Vista. The Vikings beat Divine 42-12. More scores coming your way. Gerald, one and done this year in the playoffs. They lose by 5 to Bandera, 32-27, the final score there. And a 1-touchdown game. Lexington gets the win tonight. The Eagles win 14-7. And we have updated you on 12 games so far, and we have much more left to show you. Scores, highlights, our Band of the Week, and our Play of the Week nominees are all coming up next.
put the city on top of my back, and it went way, way, way up. Like the D-line, I just go for my
Welcome back to Friday Football Fever. It is time to bring in my friend Tyler Feldman. And Tyler, I just got to ask, man, I know you watched the first segment of the show. How you doing? How you feeling?
Pretty emotional.
Yeah, I thought you might say something like
emotional like Lake Travis and emotional like Vandegrift.
Yeah,
I think on both ends.
Yeah, shocking outcome in that one. But that's the season. That's why you play the game.
That is why you play the game.
And we have another great game to catch you up on. We're going to go to one of the most talented teams in town, and that is Weiss. The Wolves have athletes committed to Kansas State, Texas Tech, Oregon, UNLV, and the list goes on. And tonight, all of those talented players hosted Cedar Hill.
Yeah, Jeff, the Wolves were so close to finishing the regular season undefeated. Unfortunately, they lost a wacky one up in Waco after sitting through a 2.5-hour weather delay.
Yeah, just too long. Very, very weird. Plenty of weather in this game tonight, but no delayed start this evening. First drive, check this out, an accident that almost turned out to be great for the Wolves. Fourth down, Jason Stokes was gonna punt, but the snap was too high. This dude's a receiver, though, so he's got some wheels. He tucked it and picked up 16 of the 18 yards needed. It was a turnover on down, and Cedar Hill's first play from scrimmage, 6. Later in the first quarter, Cedar Hill went to the air, and this one-on-one play is just special. Weiss had an incredible regular season, but after winning the district, they got bounced in the first round. The final score in this one, 62-0.
Hey, over at House Park, we had some freshly squeezed lemonade. We also had a by-district battle between a pair of two 7-3 teams. McCallum and Rouse meeting for the first time since 2012. Opening drive for the Knights, Luke Dunham on 3rd and long. Goes long. Vincent Carney, 54-yard touchdown. But hold up. Flag on the play, illegal shift. So no touchdown for the Knights. Second quarter, still no score. McCallum decides to get tricky with it. Ooh. Dunham hits Tommy McIntyre. McIntyre whips it deep, but he gets picked off. Jackson Coltis with the INT. And on the Raiders' ensuing drive, London Morgan hands the rock off to Justin Cannon, and look at Cannon blasting downfield. 67 yards. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown. Then later, Morgan locates Noah Fabula. Little screen pass. 23-yard touchdown as the Raiders get the road playoff win 55-27 over McCallum.
More scores coming your way. Hey, good news for the Eagles. Johnson City continues on. They beat Schulenburg by a touchdown, 28-21, the final in that first-round matchup. And Regents, they are on to the private school quarterfinals after this first-round win. They took care of the Woodlands Christian Academy 45-7. Back to the highlights, LBJ versus Pflugerville, and you know it's playoff time when you start to see beanies at the coin flip. You got to keep the ears warm, and you got to keep your quarterback upright, which is hard to do when Pflugerville's Donnie Wright is around. That sack part of a drive that stalled in the red zone for LBJ. Moments later, and I actually have to freeze the video on this Pflugerville punt. The ref saw the punter's knee touch the ground as he was catching the snap. That means the play is down right there. The Jags took over, and just like my Toyota Corolla, Caleb Crenshaw is automatic. Now, I haven't confirmed if he has more or less than 300 horsepower, but I know he does have a playoff win. LBJ takes this one 20-0.
Hey, let's take that car, that Toyota. 40 miles northwest from LBJ to Liberty Hill. The band was weathering the wet weather, providing beautiful sound to the Panthers. Beautiful play. This right here, DJ Seaborn. And with the last name like that, you just expect the young man to play well in this kind of weather. Later, it's Jack Pitchford finding pay dirt. Liberty Hill moving on. Panthers take down San Antonio Harlandale, 43-26. All right, so we've run out of Friday games for the scoreboard, so how about we update you on a few Thursday scores. Belton beat Travis 61-6, sadly ending the Rebels' great season. Same goes for Fredericksburg. Unfortunately, the Billies falling to San Antonio Davenport 62-14. More scores from Thursday night. The Bernie Greyhounds win their 10th straight, knocking out the Taylor Ducks 42-28. Meanwhile, how about them Bulldogs? Burn it, moving on after smoking Somerset 42-17.
Well, each and every week this season, we have picked a different local group as our Friday Football Fever Band of the Week. This week, our final week, we're going to honor the group from Buda Johnson. Let's take a listen. It's our Drive of the Week, sponsored by Round Rock Honda. Welcome back. Our Drive of the Week is a matchup between schools that are over 100 miles apart, Crockett and Waco University. The Cougars are in the playoff for the third straight season, led by Texas Tech commit quarterback Cameron Dickey.
Cameron Dickey is something else. He's really unbelievable. Thanks in large part to his play, the Crockett Cougars have bounced back from a rocky start. They've won 5 of their last 6, and they were hoping that momentum would lead them to their first playoff win in more than 20 years.
2 decades in the making, and guys, I got to tell you, I've been looking forward to this highlight for a long time. Forget the suspense. I'm going to just let you know Crockett did it. They got that playoff win they've been waiting for over 2 decades, and this play was a big reason why. Texas Tech commit Cameron Dickey has been a nightmare for opponents his entire 4-year career. And anytime the ball is in his hands, he's a threat to score, even when he's playing defense, like he was doing right there. That pick 6 put the Cougars on top. They win this one by the narrowest of margins. Final score, 14-13.
Giddings snuck into the playoffs with just 3 wins up in Waco tonight, taking on 7-win Conley. Cadets' first drive of the game. That's Jamarion, Vincent, and Kobe Black hooking up for the early TD as Waco Conley rolls in this one. Buffalo's season comes to a close 27-6. All right, don't move a muscle. We've got our athlete of the week and big saves. Yeah, still lots more to come here on Friday Football Fever after the break.
It is time to meet our athlete of the week. So guys, welcome back. And Tyler, as you know, each and every week this season, we have honored and celebrated a young person who gets it done on the football field, as well as in the classroom and the community, and called them our Abacus Athlete of the Week.
That's just what we do, and we do it for you. And much like the rain on Thursday night and tonight, this athlete was soaking up the field left and right. Yeah, the Mason Punchers stayed perfect, now 11-0 after beating Thrall 28-7 in the first round last night. And it was Sutton Solario who shined brightest in the win, not only helping shut down a Thrall offense averaging 34 points a game, but also rushing for a touchdown to help the Punchers punch their ticket to the second round. Here's Sutton on what these moments mean to him and his teammates.
It's crazy. I mean, it's just a feeling you only get in November football. We came into this game knowing we were going to have to shut down number 4 if we were going to have a chance, and that's exactly what we did. We took away number 4, and we just held out.
Now, during this interview with Cory Mose, a little Miley Cyrus started playing on the victory playlist inside the Mason locker room, and you can see Sutton was really feeling it.
little Miley Cyrus playing in the locker room?
Yes, sir.
Love that.
Yes, sir.
You guys sing along? You got something?
No, I don't have my singing voice right now.
That's fair.
See, I feel like I would have my best singing voice right there. You really happy your team's in the second round? Yeah, I can hit those notes.
We know you can hit those notes. Sometimes, though, when you're in front of the camera, I'm with Sutton. Sometimes you just don't have your singing voice, and that kind of honesty is what I'm feeling right now.
Honesty, self-awareness. Yeah. Favorite Miley Cyrus song? Do you have one?
Party in the USA.
It's got to be, right?
It's a banger.
There we go. There we go. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
And the right move for you is to stay right there. We're coming back with our Play of the Week nominee.
They're bangers.
Time for our Big Save of the Week, sponsored by Austin Telco. And Tyler, as you know, we had a few plays this week that we just watched time and time again in the sports office. And so we grabbed 3 of our favorites and we want to show them to you as our Austin Telco Big Save of the Week nominees. Now we're going to start in Round Rock with Round Rock's Hank Appel. The Dragons got a tough draw playing one of the top teams in the state, Westlake, but Hank clearly wasn't afraid of the challenge. A tough landing, but a turnover that I think he would say was worth it.
Jeff, once again, the drip was strong tonight. Maddox Maher tossed it deep into the night sky, right into the arms of Kyle Koch. That's a touchdown. Best part, the coach in white.
Yes.
The white knight. That's how you celebrate. Yippee-ki-yay. Tigers moving on.
All right, moving on. How about a pick six? That's what we get from Crockett's Cameron Dickey. This guy plays offense, defense, and special teams. He can literally do it all, and he got to show it off on a huge stage. A historic night for Crockett, winning their first playoff game in over 2 decades. The future Texas Tech Red Raider looking great on the field. So now that you have seen the nominees, it's time for you to let us know which play is your favorite. I'm going to go ahead and post that poll on my Twitter page at Jeff Jones Sports, and we will let you know who wins the poll Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Tyler, season's over, man. Think it was a good
Not
one.
yet. Fever, yeah, but not yet.
Yeah.